Hi, my name is Professor Corder, and I am the instructor for this Physical Geography and the Environment 101 class, number 13426. I'm going to walk you through how to get onto your Canvas course shell and then a few things about the class. It's probably a really good thing if you spend a few minutes and go through this video with me, just in case, and even if you've taken many classes through Canvas, this is going to probably help you at least a little bit. Let me tell you this to start off with. Canvas suggests using either Chrome or Firefox rather than Safari. I'm an owner of Apple products, but nevertheless, for anything that has to do with Canvas, I utilize Chrome. They also recommend that you clear your cache to ensure fluidity in the functioning of your system. And YouTube has lots and lots of videos on how to do that and walk you through it. I'm going to tell you something else really quickly. So this is a geography class, and I sometimes work out with a guy named Gabriel, who goes by Gabe, at the YMCA. And he's a Vietnam veteran. And one day when I was telling him what I do for a living, that I'm a geography instructor, he said he never knew how important geography was until he was in Vietnam fighting a war. Because at that point, of course, you need to be able to call in reinforcements or fire or whatever thing it is. And of course, it's a war. It's not pleasant stuff. But the reality is geography is used for lots and lots of things. And as a result of that, it just kind of naturally is a very important discipline. So the first thing you do is this. You type in sac.edu, as you can see right there, sac.edu. And either this page or a very similar page is going to show up. You come over here, you click on Canvas, and when you do that, you're going to see this yellow banner, log into Canvas. You click on that and then enter your information, and what's going to show up is a page like this. This is called your Canvas dashboard. This is, of course, my dashboard. I'm the instructor, so it's going to look different from yours. But you look on here and you find your class. There it is, Geography 101, number 13426. Click on that right there, and the class is going to open up. This is called your Geography homepage or your Canvas homepage. You can see right here it says start here, getting ready for Physical Geography and the Environment 101. It's not a bad place to start. Click on that. You can read through this material right here. Watch this video about physical geography. Maybe backspace. You're going to see I'm in a backspace a lot. You can see also here, welcome to Physical Geography and the Environment 101. Yes, this is similar to start here above. So the college has built in several redundancies. This is one of them. You can watch it or not watch it or read it or not read it because Start Here basically covers it. Let's take a look over here on the left-hand side at the syllabus. If you click on syllabus, it will open up for you, and the syllabus should completely open up. If you want a document, you can click right there and then print it yourself. This is not opening up exactly the way I would want it to open up, but you know, it'll open up enough. And if you scroll down, you can see that here's the Santa Ana College mission statement, the Rancho Santiago Community College District mission statement. Then you can see the class that you're in, which is Geography 101, number 13426, fall 2022, 14-week semester with the dates on it. Disclaimer, the instructor, which is me, reserves the right to modify the syllabus or course overview if needed. Your adjustment and flexibility are appreciated. Of course, we're coming out of a pandemic, so obviously you know crazy things can happen. You can see my office number, D203. I'm not really going to be in it this semester unless we work something out that I need to be there because I'm teaching online. Here's my email address, or you can message me through Canvas. And then this is my office phone number, the 714-564-6576, which I will also not generally be able to pick up, but there it is. In addition to that, emails and messages, you know, I usually get them within 48 hours. Generally, it's going to be quicker than that, but you have to give me 48 hours just in case. Course name and description format, the textbook, which is free. You do not need to pay for this textbook. There's free copies of 2 different textbooks. We only use the textbook as reference. We don't use the textbook to be specifically tested on. And then if you want a hard copy of the textbook, just make sure you buy a physical geography textbook that's meant for college that has a publication date of 2015 or more recent. If you're concerned with that, just send me a copy of it, like screenshot it, and I'll tell you whether it's okay or not if you want to buy one like that. Course placement, make sure you read this. There is, by the way, a quiz on the syllabus. So make sure you read through the syllabus and are able to do it because in Module 1 there's going to be a quiz. The DSPS statement, if you're DSPS, please make sure you get the paperwork to me right away so that I can set everything up for the accommodation. Student learning outcomes, course objectives, course topics. Notice there are 4 sections in this class. Each one ends with an exam. So we have Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, Section 4, and the basic topics are right there. Attendance, although this class is entirely online with no face-to-face class meetings, your regular participation is required. and will be recorded, and that includes the discussion board topics and prompts. If you do not do the Section 1, Module 1 assignments, I am required by the state to drop you as a no-show. So make sure you get that stuff from Module 1 done in a timely way. Course grading, notice there's 4 100-point multiple choice exams. There's 8 video homework assignment quizzes that have varying amounts of points to them. There's a syllabus quiz worth 20 points. There's 8 discussion board participation exercises, so make sure you're doing those. Those are really pretty easy to do. All you have to do is answer the question and then respond to somebody, and you're going to get the 15 points for that. So it's not hard, you just need to do it. Grades are basically assigned on a straight scale. Notice no exams will be dropped, no video homework assignment quizzes will be dropped. The syllabus quiz will not be dropped, no discussion board assignments will be dropped. There are no makeups, retakes, or redos on any graded assignment. The 0 will be assigned for all exams, video homework assignments, and discussion boards not completed. This is the schedule of the class. So you can see, Section 1, Module 1, and then the dates, Section 1, Module 2. Section 1, Module 3, we have an exam at that point, and so on. Canvas generally builds these classes with 16 modules because this is a 14-week class. We're going to do it in 14 modules. So it's compressed a little bit, but it shouldn't, after the first 3 weeks, it shouldn't really sort of cramp your style. Everything should be okay. The first 3 weeks, we're going to kind of press a little bit, and then after that, it loosens up a little bit, even though the material can be challenging. Technical support, notice that Canvas is available for you 24/7 for free because you're a student in this class at 844-612-7428. They're very, very helpful, so don't be afraid to call them at any time of the day or night. Required technology, obviously you need to have good internet connection in order to be able to do this, and I would probably be doing this on a laptop or a desktop computer rather than my phone, but I can't control you, so I'm telling you that's what I would do. Make sure you read the Academic Honesty and Code of Conduct, assignments in Canvas, important dates, and notice that your final exam will be open from 12 a.m. on Sunday, December 4th through 11:59 p.m. on Saturday, December 10th. After that, the class closes and it's over. Miscellaneous, make sure that you read through the miscellaneous and what you can do and cannot do, and then Title IX, okay? Then if I scroll down a little bit further, you can see there's another page that's going to open up for you suggestions for the successful completion of geography. This is also part of that syllabus quiz in Module 1, so make sure you read through these 12 bullet points. Very good. There I am at the Taj Mahal. Here's more information on how to contact me, which is basically the same information. Instructor bio, something about me. Emailing me, please make sure you read through this stuff about emailing me. Make sure all the time, whenever you email me, you put Geography 101 and then the course number, which is 13426. In the subject line of the email, because otherwise I'm not going to know who you are. I have 7 classes with literally hundreds of students, and here's the rest of the information, and so on, okay? Let's go back to the home page just for a second here. So there's the home page once again. You can also reach the modules by clicking on any one of these things. It will bring you to a module, but I'm going to click on modules over here on the left-hand side. And when I do that, they will open up. Hopefully at some point, there we go, they're opening up. Now this is mine. It looks a little different from yours because you're the student, but nevertheless, the course information module will be there for you. Please go through these things with the course information module. Here's the syllabus again. I told you there's redundancy that's built in. Welcome to Physical Geography and the Environment. It's basically like the start here. Instructor contact, it goes through some of that other information. Please look at it, communication plan, course policy, and some more things. Now, if you come down here, let's go to Module 1 where we actually start. So this is where the class is really going to begin. So if you click, for example, on Module 1 Introduction, the introductions are always going to have a little blurb right here about what this is going to be about, this particular module, and a little video about what is going to happen. There's me in Yosemite talking about this particular module. Now, you can do one of two things. You can click Next down at the bottom, and that will bring you to the very next thing, which in this case is the syllabus quiz. So before you take any quiz, make sure you read through the information right there before you take the quiz so that you understand the instructions. I'm going to click back a little bit here, though. Click back one more time, and it will bring me to this module. I want you to notice this also. Everything that's graded, you can see, is indented one place, and that's throughout the entire class. Then the lecture things are right here. The pages are right here, and they're up against that left-hand margin. So you can see in Module 1, there are 4 graded assignments, but notice the dates. The first 2 are due by Saturday, September 10th, 11:59 p.m., and you can see the points that they're worth. But then these 2, which are the video homework assignment quizzes, although they open at the same time on Sunday, nevertheless, you have 2 weeks to complete them, nearly 2 weeks to complete them. They're due by Saturday, September 17th at 11:59 p.m. So let me click on the discussion board. Lessons from the pandemic. The way you do the discussion board is you read through that information I have there. Then you click on reply down here and you type in your reply. So blah, 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 blah. And then once you do that, you click on post reply. And at that point, you'll be able to see not only yours published, but everybody else's. I'm going to cancel this because I don't want to publish anything right now. I use this particular discussion board because we've all gone through this thing together, which is the pandemic. And so it gives us a place to sort of start together. But the discussion board topics are meant to represent topics that might arise organically in a face-to-face or a live class. They have some relation to some geographic topics in most cases, but they might be kind of distantly related. Nevertheless, they're types of topics that come up in college classrooms and then elicit discussion. And that's the way we're going to roll. So it doesn't have to be directly related to geography. Now, these are the 2 video homework assignment quizzes for Module 1. Each section is going to have 2 of these video homework assignment quizzes. So there's 4 sections, 2 of these quizzes per section. That's 8. And what you do is you click on the link, in this case, a habitable planet, and this professionally captioned video is going to show up here, which is about 28 minutes long. You click on that, you can watch the video, and then you're going to take a quiz on what the video says. Okay, most of the questions are in order that you're going to see them, but make sure you read the instructions first, then back here to next, and you can see this brings us to the next one, Earth Revealed, okay, which is the second of these. There you go. Okay, now let me go back over here, and I'm going to go to modules once again. I know you might have a quicker way to do this, but this is the way I do it. Now we come over here to Module 1, and I want you to notice this. So the first thing is the textbook versus the professor. This is where the lecture starts. It just explains places where the textbook and I overlap or where we might contradict. Then you can see Section 1, Module 1, Terms and Concepts. Notice in Section 2 we have the same thing. Section 1, Module 2, Terms and Concepts. And you can see in Section 4, or Module 4, excuse me, Section 2, Module 4, Terms and Concepts. This is the stuff you need to get out of each one of these modules. So if I clicked on this, you can see that these are the concepts, 1 through 5, and then this is the terminology you need to get from the lectures that are in Module 1. And where are those lectures at? Well, they immediately follow the terminology page. So Introduction to Physical Geography and the Environment, you click on that video link right there, and that's where the class starts. And then you just roll through each one of those, and that's the lectures, as if we were in the classroom. And then the same thing in Module 2. In Module 3, in this particular class, we have our first section exam, which is based on the things that you're going to get out of Module 1 and 2. The first section and the second section of this class are pretty tough, but you can get through it. And after that, things get to be a little bit easier. Okay, go back over here to home page, and I will tell you this. For 5 points on your first exam, the Section 1 exam, email me or message me through Canvas with the name of the guy I mentioned from the YMCA that I spoke about regarding geography at the beginning of this video. Put the name of the class, Geography 101, number 13426, in the subject bar, and his name in the subject bar, and then your name in the body of the email. Get that to me by Thursday, September 8th at 11:59 p.m., and I will give you 5 extra credit points on your Section 1 exam. All right, it pays to watch the video. Take care.